EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on themselves. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Loop, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Yeah, really with I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills.
On play action, here's Jackson. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Jackson now on second down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and third down coming up.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often, so I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Jackson looking to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Easy, ready?
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
13.
He'll get this out to the left flat. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Baltimore.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
It's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he's in.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Second down, Jackson is going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to connect.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Henry. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Go.
On first and 10, Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson exiting the pocket right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
Now Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. In motion comes Walker. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Here's a second and 12.
At the 38-yard line.
Hey, report.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That's hard. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 37 yards. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal. In motion comes Walker. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Pretty big swing here in the mindset of the defense. Before the play, you're thinking, man, we're on the 1-yard line. Pretty likely that it ends with a touchdown. But instead, you send them back 5 yards. And your chances of holding them to 3 just go up.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Jackson out of the pistol. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's downfield. He's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's into the end zone. What a response.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because they have guys running that free the rest of this game. They're going to light up the scoreboard.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
34-yard line.
Yo.
Now, faking the give, headed left, buying time. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. It covers 51 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
You at? Shut up. Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Hey, middle. To what? Yo. Hey.
To throw is Jackson. The pass pulled in by Henry. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 42 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
13.
Now, Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage. So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
Ravens 21.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He'll start at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Middle. No, we take. Oh.
Jackson looking to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
On play action, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Ravens 24.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one set down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. That's Tylan Wallace back to return. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Run it quick.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
Now 1st carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
On is Loop to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Trenton Simpson getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Jackson now on 2nd down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A big hole. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Now he's loose at the 40. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. Jackson forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Jackson now. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Jackson. That's taken in. There he goes again. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Ravens.
Off the play fake. Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. to bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Well, broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey! Ozzy! Sit up!
Now Jackson. And he's got another one. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score. Ravens 41. Ravens 38.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Forward. Middle.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
13.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on!
Jackson going to keep it himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. They'll run it on first down with Henry. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout.